Hi, this is Keith from virtualizedgeek.com, and you're listening to episode 28 of Virtualized Geeks Tech Talks. So, today we're going to talk about something that we don't talk about enough, and that's going to be kind of career education. Um, the kind of impetus or the catalyst for this conversation is a blog post that I had on virtualizedgeek.com talking about vendor certifications versus college degree and which is the best, if not both, which is the best method to kind of get into IT. You know, it's not an easy question, and I think a lot of it depends on your specific use case, what technology that you're looking to break into, your career goals, your position in life, and where you kind of foresee yourself in the next couple of years when it comes to both position and salary. It's not, a simple one is better than the other one that you can blankly say that getting a college degree is going to be always better than getting certification, or getting certification is going to be always better than getting a college degree, or whether or not you should get both or not. So we're going to talk about kind of my use case, and hopefully my experience can help you make a decision on where to make your investment in both time and money. So from a career perspective, I got started in IT in 1998, working in the IT help desk. I got that job because I worked as a reservations agent at a popular hotel chain, and I had a lot of experience of working with customers over the phone, so a lot of great customer service experience. Along with that, I was always a power user. In high school, I programmed as a hobby. As I went into my young adulthood, I continued with technology and understanding and learning Windows and breaking and fixing my own PC. So from a career path perspective, when you talk about IT, information technology, specifically kind of that help desk, desktop support role versus going into the more engineering type disciplines such as programming or an analyst role, kind of my hobbies lended this, my strengths lended itself to accepting the role in the help desk and kind of locking my career in that path. And I want to use that term, locking my career in that path, very purposefully, because I didn't have a formal education in programming or formal education that gave me the skill set to do analysts. I kind of went with what I knew. What I knew was Windows technologies, and eventually Novell networking in general, Microsoft networking. So that kind of pushed me into, or kept my career path along the way of the infrastructure technology route. With that, I focused on getting vendor certifications around those technologies. So Cisco Certified Network Administrator, Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer, Certified Novell Engineer, technologies that lended itself to supporting the infrastructure. Career, like many of our careers, kind of plateaued. Back in maybe about 2003, I started to look at doing more than just infrastructure support. I wanted to look into getting, or a network engineer. I wanted to look more into potentially taking a path that led me into a management route, and got some pretty blunt advice from probably one of the best managers I ever had. Was that, Keith, you know what, you're stunted because one, from a HR perspective, you don't have a degree, and then two, from a skill set perspective, I knew infrastructure, but I didn't really have a strong background in the other IT disciplines that you need to have a balanced career. So I bit the bullet, took the arduous tour or the tough tour of getting my degree over the next 6 years from 2003 to 2009. Focused on getting an undergrad, and then from 2009 to 2012, got the master's. It's most definitely paid off. The timing was perfect. I got laid off from my job in late 2000 or mid 2009, right when I was getting my degree, and having the degree during a very tough job market served me extremely well. So I was able to leverage my, at that time, 12 years or 12, 13 years of experience, whatever there was at that time, to get a job that carried me to Maryland, to Lockheed Martin, where I picked up additional skill and really learning how to be an engineer. As technologists, or specifically as IT folks, we like to call ourselves engineers, but kind of electrical engineers and other systems engineers kind of look at our processes and the way we work and say, where is the engineering in that? And one of the great things about working at Lockheed Martin, it taught me how to be an engineer. They took their engineering methodologies and applied that to information technology, whether it's programming or network engineering or systems architecture. You approached it from an engineering perspective and lens. So a combination of certification, on-the-job experience, and college degrees have positioned me for where I'm at in my career today. But what does that mean for you if you're looking to make the decision on whether or not you're going to invest in certification, formal education, or both? And I think that, again, it depends on where you're at in your career. One of the great things about certification is that it can get you kind of a quick boost. It's one of those things that you can learn a very specific topic, say how to configure and install Cisco wireless networks, to get you a job as an engineer that installs Cisco wireless networks, or VoIP certification, Cisco VoIP certification, or VMware certified professional to install and to design and install and manage VMware networks. Those are great ways to get specific skills, get a specific job. But when you talk about the depth of knowledge needed to expand your career beyond just those single points, you can either take the route that you can continue to get certifications in adjacent technologies, or you can go the route that I did, which was to get a degree that not only taught me more about the theories of information technology and technology in general, but also armed me with project management skills, the knowledge of business management, accounting, and then the soft skills of arts and social sciences that I use in my job every day. So I see, I don't see the conversation or the debate as certification versus degree. I see it as a combination of the two, and it may be a matter of timing. It took me 6 years to get my undergrad, but during that time period, I kept getting certifications, which allowed me to continue to get roles within IT organizations doing IT work. And then eventually, as I got the degree, it opened up additional doors for me to have flexibility to either continue down that technical path or expand beyond the technical path and go more towards a management or business side of technology and IT operations. Well, that's it for this episode of Virtualized Geeks Tech Talk. Again, I would love for you guys to follow us on Twitter at Virtualized Geek. Visit the site, virtualizedgeek.com, and like the videos so I can keep them coming. Again, talk to you guys next week, episode 29.